My girlfriend challenged me in Dreamlight Valley. We have to use the same elements many times for the design. How to turn repetition into something exciting? You'll see. We build, you judge. Let's go. Whew. Using repetition to design something? She keeps throwing more and more difficult challenges at me. Okay, let's see what I can do. I'm going for a sanctuary and nature vibe with the Fountain of Youth as decor. Path elements have so many functions. Here I'm using them as precision measurement tools. It makes the layout easier. But since the decor hitboxes change when rotated, the placement of them was still challenging. I spent so much time on this. If my boss asks why I called in sick last week, you saw nothing. The outer circles are done. I placed an outer circle of trees and an outer circle of rocks. Now I will start to work on the inner circle, and from above I was aiming for a circle or an ellipsoid shape of canopy. This is as symmetrical as it gets. I can't make it more symmetrical because of the amount of tiles the rocks take up, because at different rotation angles the necessary amount of tiles are changing and I can't move these any closer. And I think for this side this is the best, and for side this is the best angle of rotation, at least I guess. So we have an ellipsoid, circloid, some shape with a curvature for the canopy as the outer circle, and let's move. This happens all the time. Now I hope I can make my plans for the inner circle. Phase 2. Removing the tape measure paths and adding decor paths. See? I'm learning. I sprinkled a bunch of assets in the circle so that the druids could be happy. I designed this area so that it's just a subsystem, so to say, which could be attached later to the rest of the Forest of Valor decor once I'm ready with that one as well. I guess I'm finished, and the villagers already started to take advantage of my creation, so I wanted to make some sort of druid circle or circle of life or circle of peace or circle of ellipsoids or whatever, with the Fountain of Youth or life in the middle. The area is surrounded by trees, which is repetition. The area is also surrounded by these mossy rocks, which is also repetition, and I thought it would be funny to place these bear chairs around it as if it would be a summoning circle of druids of old or something, with the little fireplaces or whatever these are, and I think these fit to the vibes very well for these druidy vibes. Also do these rune stones, or what are these? From above it also looks like some sort of rune or something. I left a gap here in the mushrooms because here are some stairs which I cannot climb, but let's pretend that this could be climbed from here if you are bored of being old and you want to be young again. And the 6 druids give their approval if you have submitted your request in Jira. And I like these glowing mushrooms very much. This was the main reason I added these around this fountain of something, because I think these are just amazing. You can always buy me with glowing mushrooms. Those are just the best. Yeah, so here you can be in peace, listen to the crickets, or listen to Donald having a tantrum somewhere, or someone yelling in the distance. I also added these reddish ferns in a way so that they would go from fire to fire, so I didn't use too many colors so it wouldn't be overcolored, except now because here is Mirabelle with all the colors on her cloth. I think she wears every existing colors on herself right now, but she's enjoying this little place, which is nice. And now I need your help, because I think something else could be added here, but I cannot put my finger on what else could be added here. Is it good like this? Would you add something to this, or what would you do? Hey Mirabelle, you were sitting there a second ago. Is this more comfortable? Is this bear more comfortable? I was contemplating of adding dwarf trees or bushes or things here, but then they should go all around the whole setup, but I just couldn't do it because then I wouldn't have access to this node. Ooh, and you can observe a constellation from here. That being said, let's see what my girlfriend has made. You have a horse. I see that you wanted to have the fancy approach right off the bat. Oh, In the very beginning, I see that you're using the path elements as repetition on your main road, like right now. I don't know where you get these giant fountains. Okay, this one is barely visible now, but this is very cool. Yeah, and within this sub area, I see that you're using the same elements, and this is very nicely symmetrical, and I guess the same is on the other side. Hello, Jafar. I'm not done yet. Then get back to work. I believe we arrive now to the center of the area, which again has a different kind of repetition in the path elements. How can you use path elements as decor in so many different ways? Now I see why you gave me that challenge the last time, or the time before the last time. How many subsystems do you have with different repetitions of path decor elements? I see that you have a square now for this hero. I forgot their name right now, but... And there's the other one. Can they fight? Can these statues come to life and fight? And oh, there is also that big fountain, so I guess that you have 4 of the same fountain area, and then 2 of those statue areas, which have their own repetition on their own inside, and you have repetition on micro and macro level. Amazing! I don't know how you are doing it. Probably your 2000 hours serves as great advantage. Great job! Great job! Well, this was an exciting challenge. It proved that repetition could be fun sometimes, unlike repeating everything from my resume on a job interview or telling the same thing over and over again on useless meetings. Let us know your judgment about our builds in the comment section. The next episode drops on Saturday, and as usual, the next Dreamlight Decor due comes next Wednesday. See you there!